13th April 2018. The police wants to deport a man from Togo. However, the refugees in Ellwangen protest peacefully and self-organized against his deportation. As a result, the friend from Togo, for now, was not deported, a success of solidarity. However, the next day, Bild newspaper, amongst others, write, "Police force with violence to stop deportation. 50 Africans would have demolished police cars," allegedly a big lie. For such a racist way of reports, Bild newspapers already known. 2018, we've been massively attacked by police that penetrated our refugees camp and attacked the refugees' homes on a mass scale. There were 600 police forces. It was dramatic. 9th May, in Ellwangen, 300 people take the streets. They are demonstrating against the police violence 1 week ago. Their slogan, "We are refugees, not criminals." There's been a lot of talk about us. Now we are talking. Our hearts are full of love. After this attack of the police officers, the refugees organized themselves, instead a demonstration and a press conference with the city outside of the refugees' home, LEA. Many journalists from Germany came. Many activists supported the press conference, amongst them Comboni, the refugees' help organization of the church in Ellwangen. On the press conference, the refugees report themselves what happened exactly. Such a press conference hasn't been there before in Germany. They also address the inhabitants of Ellwangen, of the city of Ellwangen, directly. Between us, there are people who do voluntary work in the camp. Some of us visit the schools in the city of Ellwangen. We want you to know that, because the closer you get to someone, the more you get to know him or her. If you people from Ellwangen say that we disturb your peace, that we harm, that means you will never be able to get to know us. Alassa Mfouapon and Jesaja registered this demonstration. Some weeks later, on 20th July 2018, Alassa Mfouapon is suddenly at 3:00 a.m. is deported to Italy, a racist revenge act. After that, the Circle of Friends Alassa emerged with a nationwide solidarity movement. Within a short time, all over Germany, 30,000 signatures for his return to Germany are being collected. 6 months later, it's become reality. Alassa Mfouapon comes back to Germany, again hands in a request for asylum and sues the land Baden-Württemberg. I decide to take legal actions against land of Baden-Württemberg just because the refugees, after this attack by the police, lost the trust in the asylum process in Germany. Mainly because this attack was not only against the law, it was also very painful. Mfouapon is a trainee for media design for images and sound in North Rhine-Westphalia. In January 2021, he receives a letter from his lawyer. Finally, the court trial is there. On 18th February 2018, his file against the land of Baden-Württemberg is being negotiated. Our redaction today visited the lawyer's office, Meister and Partner, to talk with Alassa Mfouapon and his lawyer Frank Jasenski, and to find out what this trial is going to be about. On 18th February at the local court in Stuttgart, the court trial of Alassa Mfouapon against the land of Baden-Württemberg will take place, with the aim that the police attack of 3rd May 2018 in the Landeserstaufnahmestelle Ellwangen will be named unlawfully. This police attack is the immediate topic of this trial. All the claims the refugees would have prevented the deportation with violence will have just vanished and turned out to be lies. This police attack, however, was also a climax of the reactionary wave to implement a through and through reactionary refugees policy in the Federal Republic of Germany. An expression of that was the campaign against the sea rescues, which as a consequence had thousands of drowned refugees in the Mediterranean. The fortification of the EU borders, the strengthening of the EU borders policy, Frontex, Minister Seehofer's law, go away to facilitate deportation and arrestments of refugees. Legal vacuums were made, so the police should be allowed to penetrate homes of refugees without judicial decision. Also a question that will be part of the trial in Stuttgart. That's why not only the police attack in the LEA, but also the entire reactionary refugees policy of the EU, mainly determined by the German government of Merkel and Seehofer, is put to trial here. But the trial has also many other aspects. For instance, the police raid took place in Baden-Württemberg, a federal land, with a land government led by the Green Party under Minister Kretschmann. Also the leader of the LEA in Ellwangen is a member of the Green Party. This trial is important because it's also an expression of getting into the offensive against this policy. Sued the land Baden-Württemberg and the police in Baden-Württemberg. This offensive step also drew attention into bourgeois circles, as it shows that the refugees, those who migrated, don't take anything and don't have to take anything. That's also what this court trial stands for, taking place under corona conditions. Only 10 visitors are allowed. Surely we are in favor of keeping the health protection, distance and masks, but it's not justified under corona aspects to have some measures of the court that you only get access to the report if you are being searched, hand in your bag, your mobile. We actually only know these kind of measures from so-called terrorist court trials. The visitors from the very beginning are seen as potential disturbance and are being discriminated. So there of course is the suspicion that this stands in a line with the whole handling of those who migrated in Ellwangen, that also the friends and visitors of this trial are being discriminated. We are going to protest against that and we will ask to stop that. The significance of this court trial against the land Baden-Württemberg is very high in how we deal with the asylum process in Germany in general. If there is a victory, I think it's going to be a good thing for us that we can do away with some of the restrictive asylum laws. But I want to tell to refugees who are hesitating and don't want to come to the court trial, I want to tell you, to have fear is not going to help. The more we are, the more influence we will have. And our court trial will bear fruits, and I hope that I can count on you, that you come and support the movement.